Hi everyone. In the first part of this two-part series, I showed you some tricks and essentially the way I would go about trying to do a literature search on a topic, and some shortcuts that I tend to take to narrow down the focus and to get the right articles. In the second video, I'm going to try to show you, what you might do with some of those references, and how you might get a hold of them and get the reference list once you've gotten to that point in the search. So remember, this is where we left off. We had conducted a search looking at diabetes management among Hispanic and Latino individuals. We restricted it to journal articles, and we got down to about 60. And 60 is not a bad number. You might play with some additional filters or some additional search terms and cross them and see if it reduces it down any to a more, lesser number. But 60 is not a terrible number to kind of search through and look at the titles is usually what I would do. And if the title doesn't help you, the abstract. But the titles are usually a good idea of an indication of how well that study is going to fit what you're looking for in your literature search. And so, I might, this is an empowerment-based program, so that might be relevant for me. Diabetes affects everything among maybe that one is relevant. I might skip this one because this is a magazine article and I'm not sure I really want a magazine article or periodical. This is about the stress and coping context of diabetes management, which is maybe not directly related to my topic, so I might say, well, that one's not relevant. I'll keep it in the back of my mind and go to it if I can't find many others that are more directly relevant. Clinic workload, this is about job characteristics, maybe not as related to what I'm interested in. Incorporating cultural sensitivity, I might say, well, that's a good one. Right? So you might continue to go through the whole list, putting the relevant ones, again, you're putting them in your folder so that you can access all of them a little later on. One of the nice things to keep in mind here as you see them is sometimes you'll see that some come automatically with PDF full text, and so you can click on there and download that article immediately. The other option is to go through finding the full text at NMSU, and the last stage, if that doesn't work, then to do it through interlibrary loan. So full text is real easy. You just click on it, and you'll get. Well, you should get. It's still working. I don't know what happened to it. I do think I know. Maybe what happened. I don't know why that didn't work for me. Let me try it one more time. There it is. So, then you can just download this to your hard drive and you've got a copy of it. So, nice way to get references that way. If I want to go, I'll just go back and see here. The other way to get them is through is to see if they have them as full text at NMSU. And so where's one that let me go to my folder because I know the ones I selected. Oh, okay. Good lesson there. Don't use the back button when you are getting some of these because it forgets your folder. So I wanted the empowerment based. I wanted this one, and I'm just going to pick this one. So I have 3 of them. Go to my folder. This one we can see you can get it as a PDF. This one you might want to see if you can get it at full text through NMSU. You'll get a well, this has changed. This is a little bit of a new interface that I haven't seen yet that the library must have implemented. So this says that it's available through Sage Complete. Click on that, and you should be able to work your way through that. And there you go. You can download the PDF here and get that article. The last option is again to is to let's see, how do I go back? I want to go back. Right here, and here's my folder. Would be to go do it through interlibrary requests. Interlibrary Loan is a great service, and usually you'll get them within a day or two. It's not like the old days where they actually came by mail. They'll come through the library portal, and I've gotten them in as recent as like an hour sometimes, so you can get them that way. Okay, what else might you do? Once you have your list of selected articles, you might want to start creating a bibliography of these, and you might want to make your life easier. One thing you might want to do is print. Well, it's a shortcut. Is how can I get to the bibliography? You might want to print this, right? And when you print, you're going to get a lot of options. And we are working in this class with an expectation of APA format, and so you can select APA format as an option, and you'll get a citations in APA format. And so when I go print, I actually get a list here. There's a lot, there's links and so forth. But what's nice is that tucked within this are the APA references here. So there's 3 of them that I had selected, and so I'm not going. I mean, you can cut and paste them. You can save this document. You can cancel, and here you still see it, even though it's not going to print. And this is actually a better place to take the references, copy them, open up a Word document, I'll just start a new blank document. You may have a bibliography that you're keeping. Okay, I don't know if it's acting extra slow because we're recording. And there it is. Finally, okay. Once you're in here, you can paste those references, and you can see that you starting your bibliography. One of the things that you'll see about this format, unfortunately, is I think these are all on separate lines. So if you change the margins, things will start to look funky. No, the text is wrapping as expected. So actually, it's pretty good. So anyway, you can start your bibliography that way. I'm not going to save this. So you would probably want to save that. The other thing you might want to do is just go back to your searches. You might want to email this search to yourself, and that's another convenient way to get the information. Is to send an email, and it'll prompt you to who you want to email it to, and then just know that in here you can make these changes to different citation formats you'll want to choose APA. It gives you the option here to receive the PDF as a separate attachment when available. That can be useful as well. It'll just send you the attachment when it's available, and fill in your own email address. I do not want these attachments, so I'm going to click that off. You don't really need to fill in anything. You might say, well, this is my VD self-management search, and put any other information there, and then click send. And in a few minutes, you'll get that in your email inbox. All right. Well, I think that's about where we're at with this. I'm going to stop this video here. If you have any questions about literature searching, let me know. Use the discussion board because this is a topic that everyone will have to participate in one way or another. And when I answer on that, everyone will have access to the answers. So, all right. Good luck. There's an assignment that requires you to do a literature search this week. So hopefully these videos have helped. So see you later.